to another video. Today we are back to the Booktube content. It's been a bit of a long while since my last Booktube video, but here we are. So this is a bit of a follow-on from my last video, which was a charity shop haul, but this time it's just books. I did post this on my Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram you might have already seen what's about to come, but we're going to break it down a bit more and I'm going to show you what books I managed to get. So this is the pile we're working with. I don't know if I'm going to hold this, hopefully. We're working with, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books from actually 2 charity shops. One of them's from a different one. But basically these are from I think it's called Loros, but they have like a chain of hospice shops, but then they have one in Leicester that we found that was literally just for books, and it was just like a bookshop, but a charity bookshop, and I've never seen one before. Like normally you just have like the crap little bookshelf at the back of a charity shop where it's like books your mum or your grandma would read, but we did good with this. So I'm going to start with these two because these two are actually my flatmate Hannah's. Lol, you can see the ring light reflecting. Also, sorry if the lighting's a bit dodgy in this video because I normally film in the daytime and it is 6 o'clock, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, these two are my flatmates, but I am gonna steal them and read them when she's done. So we have The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. Now, Hannah loves Nicholas Sparks, the books and the films. I don't know if there's any, author of The Notebook, which I have seen, I haven't read it, and Dear John. So I haven't seen The Longest Ride, I've never heard of this one, but it sounds like it'd be up my street, so probably gonna read it. And then we have Hungry for More by Mel Wells. I followed Mel on Instagram, I think, and I've seen like her stuff before, so I'm intrigued to read this. This is like self-help kind of personal development kind of book. It says satisfy your deepest cravings, feed your dreams and live a full up life. So we'll see what that's about. I think it's about more like food and your relationship with food and stuff, so I thought that'd be quite interesting. And yeah, so these two are actually Hannah's, which I'm going to steal and read. Thanks, Hannah. So this one was supposed to be £12.99 and we paid £3, and this one was supposed to be £7.99 again and it was £2. Next up we have, so this book is actually one that was in my charity shop haul, but I thought I'd include it in this one as well because it's a book. But this is the only book that's not from the same shop that all of the other books are from. But this is Anton du Beck's book, One Enchanted Evening. I actually completely forgot that he released a book. It's like a year old, if that. It's quite big, it's quite a big book. But yeah, if you don't know who Anton du Beck is, he's a professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing, so that's literally the only reason I bought this book. And yeah, it's a nice little photo of him at the back. This was supposed to be £7.99 and I bought it for 50p. Bargain. Next up we have my absolute favourite, Bridget Jones. This is Mad About the Boy, which I think is the 3rd book because it's Bridget Jones' Diary, Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason, which I actually have, and I haven't read it yet because I haven't read the 1st book, but I'm kind of like, I might as well just read them because I know what happens obviously from the films. So yeah, I'll probably read that one first and then this one, or I might wait until I find a copy of the 1st book, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is well loved. You can see by like the creased spine, like some of them have not been read, like the Anton one you can tell that's never been opened, but some of them are loved, which is fine. This was £57.99 as well and it was £2, bargain. And I just love Bridget Jones. I love the vibe. I know it hasn't really aged well. We watched the film again the other day and yeah, she hasn't aged well, but it's just a classic, so I'm going to read that soon. Next up we have John Green. Now I hadn't read any John Green books since I was about 14, so yeah, Paper Towns is just one of those that I just never got around to reading. I think I read Fault in Our Stars, obviously, and Looking for Alaska, and I don't know if maybe another like a couple of random ones, but never got around to reading Paper Towns. I don't think I might actually start reading this and realise that I have actually read it, but I don't know. I really enjoyed his books when I was like a teenager, so oh, it's got a bookmark in it. Books are my thing, saying this person didn't get very far. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. I feel like it'll be a nice, quick, easy read. And then another John Green book I have, Turtles All the Way Down, which I hadn't actually heard of, so this might have been one of his like more recent ones because I don't remember it being out. This is supposed to be $14.99 and I paid £3. So, and it's a hardback, so I actually don't like reading hardbacks as much. If given the choice, I'd always go for paperback, but what can you do? I'm trying to look for when it came out. Yeah, this one's like 2017, so this is like way past the time when I stopped reading John Green, but I feel like it will still be enjoyable. And the last two are kind of for the sake of it. So this one is film musicals, and it's like really, how am I going to show you this? It's like factual, like about all the musicals, like movie musicals, history, things like that. So who doesn't love a bit of Mary Poppins? I just feel like it will be good for referencing in my like coursework for my college work, and yeah, I just enjoy like stuff like this, like old school film musicals. That's to me. This was supposed to be £10. I wouldn't expect that, but ooh, I paid £2.50. And then last but not least, this is actually the first book I picked up, I think, is Louis Spence's autobiography. And again, it's a hardback. There's a nice picture of him on the back there. I just love Louis Spence, like, who doesn't? And I really enjoy reading autobiographies. I used to be really into reading them when I was younger as well. Wow. This was supposed to be $18.99. I would not have paid $18.99 to read about Louis Spence, sorry Louis, but I paid £3. Yeah, but I'm interested to like learn more about his like early life and stuff, so I'm sure that'll be interesting and a nice easy read. So that is all of the books, and we should have paid, I just added them up right now, and we should have paid £88, like that's the retail price of all the books added up. And altogether, like between us, we paid £18. How mad is that? So that was like 8 books for about 20 quid. That's crazy. Because I always love reading an actual book. I really can't get myself to get a Kindle, but it would be so much easier because I'm running out of space for books. But yeah, and also the price, like I don't want to pay £10 for a book that I'm going to read once and then just throw it on the shelf. I have got some off Depop actually, which I probably will put some back on Depop, but yeah, charity shops are the way forwards. Sometimes they do take a little bit of time to find like ones you want, especially if there's that specific book that you are looking for. Like we didn't have any of these in mind when we went looking into the shop, we just found it and went to see what they had. So if you are looking for a specific book, it probably won't work for you unless you actually want to troll through all of the charity shop book sections. But yeah, if you're just looking for some books to read and you don't have like specific titles in mind, then highly recommend. But yeah, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below, let me know if you've read any of those books and if you enjoyed them. Maybe don't tell me if you didn't enjoy them because then I won't want to read them. But yeah, let me know if you have any other book recommendations or what you are reading currently on that subject. This is what I'm reading right now, Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, and the book club I'm in, which I mentioned in my previous book video, is actually the book club book for this month, for November, is Dolly Alderton's other book. I think it's called Ghosts. So I'm really enjoying this one. It's just like little stories about her and like her life, I think. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I need to get stuck into it because I'm only this far. But yeah. So that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Bye.